Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I tell you all the time. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are having a good day or night whenever it is that you are watching this. And let's dive to today's reading. Today, we're going to be looking into who is thinking of you and why. Yeah, that's pretty much much what the reading's going to be about. Those are the two questions. You guys know what's up though. It is a collective reading, so if the math ain't mathin', if it sounds confusing or it's just triggering in a way that just doesn't make sense, it's probably because it's not for you today. But besides that, let's try to get some messages to help gain some insight and clarity here as to yeah, whose mind you might be living rent free in. All right, you guys know what to do. We have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we are going to be looking into who is thinking of you. So that's the first question: is who are they, and why is this person thinking of you? My group number ones. A reminder, though, it is a collective reading. So if something just sounds confusing, or you're just not sure who I'm talking about, it just might mean the reading isn't for you today. But yeah, let's try to have fun with it. Let's see what we can learn today. And my group number ones, thank you so much for being here today, my babies. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's dive in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. My group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number ones. Who's thinking of them? Who is this person that's thinking of my group number ones? Who's thinking of my group ones? Thank you, Spirit. Who's thinking of them? Who is this person? How would my group number ones know who this is? Messages for my group ones, please. Who is thinking of them? All right, we have Lovers reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Messages for my group number ones. Who is this that's thinking of them? All right, this is someone who you guys are not together. You guys, I am kind of feeling like there is history here. How deep that history goes, I can't really tell. For some of you guys, this could have been someone where there was a connection or there was feelings, but this person could have been very cold or closed off, or you felt like maybe they were a little manipulative. Maybe this is someone that just kind of made you give up. This could also feel like someone who is tired of love. So say that, say that one of your friends is kind of going through it in a relationship or getting out of one, and they're not into love. It's like that's the energy that's coming in. It's that there used to be love here, but it's not here anymore. Now I do feel like for a lot of you that this is someone that you have history with, and it's not just specifically like a friend of yours around you that is dealing with a love situation. This would be someone that things were left open-ended. It's either we just stopped talking, or it's like there was no kind of closure, there was no resolution here. This could have also been someone that you knew from online or followed online, or vice versa with that World card. But yeah, I am getting that there was a feeling here of, I don't know, it almost feels like there was either some kind of tension or something could have happened between you and this person. Maybe it was a breakup, or like I said, it just feels like there was something here that was left unresolved. Now, this is someone who it's been a really long time or a while, and it's like nothing has changed. It's like, well, that situation ended that way, or that's just how it turned out. And again, it's like I don't know if we were kind of happy about it, or at least not at the time, but now you could have kind of grown indifferent. Now, some of you guys could be hearing from this person, or it's someone that you used to talk to. Maybe recently they popped up. Maybe they sent you a message. Maybe this is, someone who has been thinking of sending a, hey, just wanted to say hi. But it doesn't feel like, when you communicate with them, anything kind of changed. It was just always kind of the same vibe. which doesn't feel like they were really giving much. All right. This could be someone that you're glad that they're not in your life anymore, or it's almost like this is for the better. Why the King of Cups in reverse? Or maybe this person was someone who like feels like they're happiest outside of a relationship. Three of Swords. This person fumbled because you didn't react, or you didn't kind of do something that they thought that you would, which maybe they were used to their manipulation tactics, or them emotionally closing off, or maybe this person, there's a past relationship. If this is your ex, this person is like hung up. Yeah. In like a they were hurt kind of way, but it's almost like I don't know, guys. I'm going to pull up an example and maybe it'll apply to you. Maybe you'll get it, maybe not. But it's almost like when a Scorpio man gets hurt. There's something like different about it, or just like a very masculine Scorpio like getting hurt. Not saying maybe this person's a Scorpio, because I keep kind of, and maybe it's actually fixed sign. Someone here, it could be fixed energy. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, maybe Aquarius. We have Gemini coming through as well. Um, but if you broke up with this person, or this person tried to get you to kind of linger, or chase them, or it kept you waiting, or they thought that they had more time, or it's like they just didn't open up, and now they're like, oh, group number one didn't kind of do what I thought they were going to do, or group number one seems totally great on their own, or it's almost like your level of confidence made them kind of like, oh, okay. And now they kind of view you differently. And then they have you up on this pedestal, right? With this Empress energy of like, wow, group one just is so wise, or so nurturing, so loving. They have it all. And this person is just kind of like in an emotional kind of rut, or just kind of stunted in some way. I am going to say, I do think that this person does have some kind of victim mentality when it comes to love, or emotions, or relationships in general. It's almost like, oh, I've been through so much. Of course, of course, no one understands, or of course this, of course that. But anyway, then they tell themselves that they're happy not being in a relationship, or they're happier now. But at the same time, they're holding on to this Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, disappointment, yeah, breakup, perhaps. Now, for some of you guys, if you have like a big social media kind of following, or if you're out there, if you have like a public, if you have like a public face for the place that you work at, meaning like you work with a lot of customers, or you meet a lot of people, or you're the one giving talks or doing presentations, like if you're like that, then maybe this is someone that like admires you, but at the same time, it's like they threw in the towel on love a long time ago, or they feel like there's not even a chance. It's like this person already has some kind of wound around you and them, or the potential of them and anyone else, perhaps. So just kind of bringing it into perspective in a couple different ways. I am getting, though, that for a lot of you, this is an ex, or someone that you guys had, like I said, some kind of history with. All right. Death card. There's more of that Scorpio energy. Like, damn, that deep breath that I just took. I really needed that. Everyone, take a collective deep breath. Let's take a moment. Let's ground. All right, let's move on. Let's see why this person. Yeah, this person kind of had their head up their own booty at one point. Like, not just kind of feeling like, why they seem kind of low effort. I don't know, or they were low effort. All right. Why is this person thinking of my group number ones? Thank you, Spirit. Why is this person thinking of my group number ones? What can my group ones know? Why is this person thinking of them? What can my group number ones know, please? Why is this person thinking of them? What can my group ones know? Why is this person thinking of them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Why is this person thinking of them? 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, because bitch, they are a victim here. They're a victim of their own circumstances or their own doing. This person's feeling it. This person's like, and not only that, but it's like, so they've been thinking about this for a while and they've been feeling this, it's almost like torture for a while. It's like, oh my God, bitch. Like, are you kidding me? We get it. Group number one's person. They're on the struggle bus, you guys. There's some kind of burden here over nothing progressing or things not changing, and it's really weighing on them. Listen, this is giving the vibe of life is perhaps, it's like their higher self, their soul, who they are meant to be. It's like all these parts of themselves is like pushing them towards growth and realization and accountability. And then there's this other part to them that is just like literally feeling like a victim of whatever happened or the circumstances, or feeling very wounded from that. And so they're starting to realize their feelings, or how they kind of miss you, or I don't know. There's almost something here where I think they think back to a sweeter time, or what they could have done, or what happened, and the fact that something here didn't work out, or they didn't put in the effort. It's like, yeah, they are, it's like they are. It's almost, maybe it's like shooting yourself in the foot. Queen of Swords, something that you said. There's that Aquarius energy and Scorpio. So yeah, there's something very fixed here in your group, which means that change is difficult, regardless. Like if we're looking at the scale of fixed signs, it's like, yeah, I think change is probably the hardest for Taurus, which makes sense because it is Earth and it takes Earth longer to move and shift. And probably the quote, the easiest quote unquote is Aquarius, but it's still very difficult. It's not any, I guess easier is different, I mean, yeah, it's just taking change in different ways. And I think that depending on who they are, they may move really slow, or they might just shut down, or it might take them a while to realize, or this person maybe is resisting growth and change, regardless of who they are to you. This doesn't even have to be romantic. It could be anyone that you were meant to come into their life and give them an option as to how they could do different or be better, or inspire them, or maybe teach them a tough lesson. Not saying you have to be perfect, but it's obvious that you brought something in that this person is now wishing that they had now, or that they would have realized back then. Or change keeps coming through as being very hard for this person, and now that they are changing, or now that they're ready to change, or realizing how they need to change, they don't even know what to do. Why the Hanged Man in reverse? So if this person, I don't think you guys are talking, and if you do talk, I don't know. I don't I don't know the depth of your guys' conversations, but I do know that things here, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys do not talk to this person at all, or you did break up, or this is someone from your past where you had to kind of draw a boundary, and this person is now frustrated with themselves, and they're asking themselves, is it really over? Or why did it take me so long to close that chapter? It's like there's something here where they're realizing that they can't move forward, or they won't move forward until they break out of this pattern, addiction, habit, something toxic is holding them back. And it's like they're really realizing how difficult it is, or has been, for them to maybe change, or to close something out. And this could have been something, here's the thing, this could have been something that you talked to them about at some point, that you could have given them advice on, that you could have tried to guide them, not saying try to fix them, but just be a friend, or be someone that cared about them, and tried. And I kind of feel like maybe they weren't ready to hear it back then, or this is something that now they're realizing they're frustrated because they didn't do the work or they didn't put in the work or something didn't work out. So I'm not going to lie, you guys, this person ultimately, you can laugh or you can say hell no, or you can say I knew it. But I really think that this person would love your support or like your presence, your energy. There's something here about you giving them advice, you knowing what to do. It's almost like, damn, group number one would know what to tell me. And they think back to things that you did tell them and they take your advice, or it's like now they do. So this person is really missing you and they're really regretful. Yeah, this person's really regretful. And I think they're missing you right now. All right. We literally have all signs showing up. So we're not going to call them out, but I am going to double down on the fixed signs since those do keep coming through. And then we had Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Libra that got added into the mix. All right. My group number ones. Well, damn, son. Who was that? You guys will have to let me know. Let me know, okay? Why don't we do answer cards today? We haven't done those in a few weeks, I feel like. All right, friends, go ahead and think of your question. Let's do 2 questions, okay? So it doesn't have to be relating to this reading. It could be relating to anything. You'll know it's an answer because it'll make sense to you. All right. First question. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1. All right. Second question. Okay, so first one is shed and release. So there's growth that is needed. This could be a yes, but not yet as well. This is also giving me Wheel of Fortune vibes. All right, then we have question or answer for number 2 is it's on its way to you. So that is also, if we're looking at yes or no questions, that to me is also a yes. All right. All right, we have VM, voicemail. Maybe this person listens to a voicemail you left them at some point. We have win. Whenever something good happens in this person's life, they think of you and they want to let you know. It's almost like they want to make you proud. We have WDH, Wade, White, DK, Katie as well. Kua, that makes me think of Hawaiian names. Um, Let me see. Nick, Nik, Duke, MN, Min, Melissa, Vinny, Vic. What did I already? I think I already said that. Vic, Vicky, Victor, Wylan. Interesting. Like a long W name. All right, my group number 1s, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 2s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into who is thinking of you. So that's the first question. And then we're going to be asking, why is this person thinking of you? As always, though, friends, it is a collective reading on YouTube. So please use your own discernment. Only take what resonates. If something just isn't adding up or just making sense, it probably just means it's not for you. But besides that, let's try to get some insightful messages today as to whose mind you might be on. My group number 2s. I hope you guys are doing well, my babies. I love it that you're here with me today. And let's dive in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 2s. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Messages for my group number 2s. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who is thinking of my group number 2s? Who is this person that's thinking of my group 2s? Messages for my group number 2s, please. Who is thinking of them? Who's thinking of my group number 2s? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 2s. Who's thinking of them? All right. right, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Strength card. Oh, this is someone who is stopping themselves, literally stopping themselves from coming towards you. It's different things going on. A lot of them, it's their ego. Yeah, I think it's mostly ego. But this person, they're really holding back. So you're heavy on their mind right now. They might even pop into your head. This is the type of shit that kind of pulls your energy towards them, because they are thinking about you so much. Nine of Swords, especially at nighttime, you guys. This person has trouble sleeping. Seven of Swords, they hide. So this person is watching you through a fake account if they have one, or they hide the fact that you're heavy on their mind, or that this still bothers them, or that they want to come towards you. This person is having a really tough time either sleeping, or they feel very restless over a situation with you. This person is coming through as all fire and all air. So heavy Leo, Aries, Sag placement, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini placement. Six of Swords. Knight of Swords. Jeez. Jesus and crackers. What's with all the needles? The needles are swords in this deck. And look at it. I love how the devil is infused into that Knight of Swords, because how literally, right? That King of Swords does have some devilish tendency. So this is telling me overthinking, but also they could be an air sign. This group is giving heavy air sign. All right, Hierophant in reverse. Okay, and then we have the King. Oh my gosh, the King of Cups in reverse, bitch. This person is literally like, nope. Nope, I'm not going to care. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to reach out. But yet they can't kind of get you out of their mind. And then look, more needles. This is the 6. I thought that was the 6. That's funny. That's the 4 and the 6, but we still got both of them anyway. So you're not talking to this person right now, or things are quiet. This might also be like this person has time at night, and that's when they kind of allow themselves, or that's when they have the time to really think, because I do feel like they kind of stay up late. I feel like this person sees something or keeps kind of tabs on you in some kind of way. If it's not possible, then that's not for you. But for those of you that it is possible, where maybe you do share things online, or they do know where you frequent, or you guys know some of the same people, it's like this person might kind of know things about you. Why the 7 of Swords? Who's thinking of them? Who is this? Who's thinking of them? Yeah, this is someone that you haven't seen or haven't talked to in a little while. 7. Oh, the 2 sevens together, the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. This person has a lot of passion and desire for you, but they also maybe there's something here about you guys joking around, or it's almost like this playful energy, but also it's like spicy playful, not necessarily sexual, but it comes with like a feeling of like being nervous, like the jokes or the conversation, or it like gets this person a little fiery. Again, fire and air. So this person could be a little bit of a wildfire. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person, they think about, there's almost like the sense here of wanting to let go or getting out of their comfort zone, but at the same time, I think they're pretty reserved. How would my group number 2s know who this is? Messages for my group 2s, please. Who's thinking of them? How would my group 2s know who this is? What else can we know? Why the 2 of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant? The Knight of Wands. So you and this person could be very different from each other. There's also something here about, again, there's a lot of passion when this person thinks of you, like when they get to see you, or when they've come across you, or when if you guys have talked. It's like this person really kind of thinks back to those times. I do think this person they're an interesting personality, but I do think that they are interested in you. Why the Strength card and the King of Cups in reverse? but they're like, no, I don't care. Three of Swords. This person is hurt. Oh, this person is hurt over something, or they're holding on to some kind of heartbreak. Maybe it's that you guys don't talk anymore. Maybe things were a little on and off between you guys, and this person just wasn't kind of consistent, or maybe you felt like they were avoidant to commitment, or they wanted to keep their options open with that Two of Candles in reverse. Why the Nine of Swords with the Six of Swords? What can we know about this person? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you felt like this person, someone here just wanted attention, or maybe this person feels like you wouldn't pay attention to them. Again, there's a lot of like nervousness coming through, or a feeling of like uneasy. And now with that Three of Swords, you know, it feels like there was disappointment and all of these needles coming through. So something here is uncomfortable for this person or for you when it comes to this person. I don't think that they emotionally opened up. I think they probably stayed pretty cold, or that's how they like to come off, as being pretty stoic. Why the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Wands? The Five of Pentacles. They miss you, or they feel like they're not enough, or there's a feeling of lack. No, this person misses you, or they miss the time that you guys had together. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups. So someone here felt like it feels like it's one-sided. This person might even feel like it's one-sided, like they're the only ones that miss you, or that think about you, but at the same time they're holding back. They also feel pretty strongly about how disappointed they are, or the current circumstances. They're not happy with it. Why the Four of Swords with the Two of Pentacles in reverse? The Page of Cups. So having these feelings, this person might even drink and think about you. That's not for everyone. And the Hermit, yeah, they just stay quiet. That Hermit and the Chariot reverse, they stop themselves. So this person thinks about you. They reminisce over you. They hope you're doing good. They think about you. The Emperor in reverse. This person gets in their feels. They also feel like disempowered in general in their life right now. It's almost like they feel like they're no good. Huh. Maybe. I don't believe them. If someone says, I'm not good for you, bitch, believe them. That is not your sign that it's romantic. All right, let's see. Why is this person? Thank you, Gabu. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. Why is this person thinking of my group twos? Why is this person thinking of my group number twos? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos. Why is this person thinking of my group twos? Well, we know they're disappointed and it feels like they're heartbroken. I do think that they are missing you. Why is this person thinking of my group number twos? Yeah, they're reminiscing on the good times. Four of Cups. Again, there could be something here about them if you know that they drink, or they kind of do something to help them cope, or, you know, when they're by themselves. Because this does feel like this person likes isolation, or they spend time alone. They spend time they like to have time, like quiet time, or just time by themselves. We have Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a feeling here of rejection that's coming through as well. Maybe this person feels rejected, and a part of them, it's almost like that might fuel them at like, okay, well, let's see if you deny me if I just popped in. And I love that we got this card with Jack. With the Christmas lights in his eyes, because he's literally just like so excited about everything Christmas because it's so new to him. He's sticking those light bulbs in his eyes, and that makes me think of this person wanting to get your attention, or there's almost like a part of them saying, I bet I could come towards you, or what would happen if I did come towards you? And they get like excited about that. But ultimately, if you broke up with them, or if you ghosted them or something like that, or maybe you're saying they're the ones that ghosted you, it's like that's what's kind of holding them back. That's where the ego thing is. But this person, I do think that they are currently going through something. We're going to get the Hermit. There's the Hermit. I do think this person thinks about seeing you again, and that makes them happy. There's also, if you guys did something together, or if you did have a connection, or you had some fun, it's like they like to revisit those memories. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Why is this person thinking of my group number 2s? The Hangman. Nothing has changed. There's like nothing else for them to do. They feel like it's out of their hands, or they feel like things here weren't fair or weren't balanced or can't be. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They could be going through a tough time, maybe at home or in their career, or they're realizing that maybe you're not around anymore, or they're, yeah, it like say that you're someone that they thought that they would know forever, or that you guys would be together, or maybe you guys work together for a long time. Like there's something here that's coming through that's been maybe like the rug pulled from under them, or something has changed. This could also be why they're thinking of you. Maybe something's going on in their life and it makes them think back to a time when you were around. We have Queen of Swords. What would you say? There's also a feeling here of joking around with you and just being playful and having fun. The High Priestess, because you bring peace to them, or you bring happiness or a feeling of content. This person also could have had a dream about you, or feels you on a maybe spiritual level. Again, remember when I said this is the kind of energy, the kind of shit that draws your energy to them. It could also be kind of feeling like that with this High Priestess. It's like they feel you. Then we have the Ace of Wands. This person wants a new beginning, or they kind of think about good times with you. All right. They reflect on that, especially when they're alone. There's a feeling here of them being alone. Now, for those of you that you had spicy time with this person specifically saves these kinds of thoughts about you for when they're alone, I think at nighttime. It is giving that for sure. And then as you can tell, the hand is gripping onto that candle. This wolf is gripping onto that candle. Even Sally's gripping onto a stem. So there's a lot of gripping onto something. So yeah, maybe someone's gripping onto something. Let's see, anything else? We have Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Leo. And did I already say Libra? I'll say Libra again just in case. Oh, and Cancer. All right. My group number 2s. That's what I have for you today as to who is thinking of you and why. Not the fumble bus today on the channel. We should send around a bus all over the fucking world to pick up everyone that fumbled and send them somewhere. Send them to Fumble Island, where they can just fumble each other for eternity. Oh shit, you know what? Wait, we're not even doing these. Sorry guys, I just went on autopilot and I picked up what was right next to me. Your siblings in group number 1 did questions, so we're going to do questions. We're going to do 2 questions, okay? You guys can pause the reading if you need more time. The questions don't have to be related to the reading, even though they can be. You'll know it's an answer because you'll feel it. And yeah, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. The questions on their mind. All right, friends, think of your first question. All right, the first question, please, on my group number 2's mind. Question number 1. All right, and then question number 2. Think of your second question, friends. Their second question. All right. So first one is attune to your needs. So there's something here where they want you to put yourself as a priority. What is best for you? What is meant for you? All right, coming into union with yourself. Okay. And then second question is realize it's already yours. So that is a yes to me. Or this could also feel like things are moving forward, or the energy is flowing. This path feels really open. Realize it's already yours. Okay. Attune to your own needs could just be reminding you to ground yourself as well, depending on what it is that you asked. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get you guys some initials before we close this party out. All right, we have DX, DMX, Love me DMX. You guys know them. We have DA. We have dark. This also makes me think of Drake or Draco from Harry Potter. We have light, list, Lisa, Liz, Lisette, street, star, strip, stroke, bitch, what'd I tell you? Dr. Wu. That's a famous tattoo artist here. Rock, Saint Rock, Raquel, Rochelle, Miriam, Mary, Marlin, MR names, Myrrh coming through, and DR names. All right. My group number 2s, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into who is thinking of you and why. Yeah, so just keep in mind it is a collective reading. You guys know that. I tell you all the time, but I love reminding you because if something just isn't like adding up for you, or if you just don't know who I'm talking about, it just could mean it's not your reading today. So with that being said, let's try to have fun with it and let's see what we can learn today about who's been thinking about you, my group number 3s. All right, my babies, thank you so much for joining me here today. You guys know I love hanging out with you. I hope you're doing well. And let's dive in. I just noticed we're using the Disney villains deck, and then we had the Mickey sticker. So I didn't even do that on purpose, but look at that. My little subconscious did. All right, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. Messages for my group 3s, please. Messages for my group number 3s. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who is thinking of my group number 3s? Who's thinking of my group 3s? Who is thinking of my group number 3s? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? How will they know who this is? Who is this person that's thinking of my group 3s? There we go. Who's thinking of them? Who is this person that's thinking of my group 3s? 6 of Swords. Someone you could have moved on from, or someone that moved away. 10 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Coins. This is someone that you moved on from because things weren't progressing or nothing was kind of happening. This could have been someone that you decided to that was indecisive, or you felt like they were keeping you waiting with this 2 of Swords. It's in reverse. I took matters into my own hands. There's something here about an opportunity and you walking away. Maybe there was something that came up and you took that as an opportunity to walk away. So this is very straight to the point as to who this would be. This could also be someone who's waiting for an opportunity. But I do think that this is someone that you had to surrender the circumstances to and let go of that burden. Yeah, there seems to be like history here or something that happened between you guys in the past. All right, why the 10 of Wands in reverse? Messages for my group 3s, please. Who is this? Messages for my group 3s. How will they know who this is? Why the 10 of Wands in reverse? Page of Cups in reverse. You felt like they were immature, or maybe there was children involved and there was nothing we could do, or this person was immature. You felt like this situation was taking too much of your power, or maybe this person, you felt like they were manipulative. They could have just, maybe you felt like they were manipulating you so that, you weren't moving on and moving forward, but at the same time, things weren't progressing with them. Just different things coming through. Overall, though, the gist is the same, right? This wouldn't be someone that you're having the best time with right now, or that you guys are possibly in communication. I mean, you could be, but if you were in communication, this would be someone that you've done a really good job at separating your emotions from your expectations. So that can be very challenging to do if we still do have feelings for someone, or if we still have a wanting, or, being, depending on the closeness or that you guys have. That's why I'm not picking up too heavily on that. All right, so Knight of Cups. There was feelings here. There was feelings, but this person or you, or maybe the circumstances between you guys didn't allow things to move forward. It does feel possibly the circumstances were out of our hands, but at the same time, we were participating to a certain point where we were also possibly giving our power away to the situation. So it felt like something here had to change. Now, this could also be indicators that this person or you, there's something here about needing to focus or do self work and move on from things from the past or heal things from the past that maybe are not related to you and them, to each other. All right, why the Ace of Coins? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. Why the Ace of Coins? We have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. So this person, maybe there was the opportunity here and there were feelings, but maybe you were tired of waiting, or there was a lot of wounds present when we had an opportunity to maybe do something. So all we could do was walk away or leave. Now, like I said, maybe some of you guys moved away. Maybe you used to work with this person, and it doesn't mean that you disengaged from them on purpose, even though a lot of you did. It could have just been something that we moved away from. All right, tell me more, please. Who is this? Messages for my group 3s. Who's thinking of my group number 3s? Why the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups in reverse? Who's thinking of my group 3s? We have Queen of Cups in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. You had to move on. You had to emotionally pull back from this person. There was potential here, but I feel like you got to the point. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you did. You had to go Queen of Swords on them. The Tower, something unexpected happened, or you had to take matters into your own hands and bring change. Why the 2 of Swords in reverse? The Death card. There could have been an ending here. This person is also, I'm already getting, they're thinking of the death. They're thinking of a change in circumstances. I think that's why they've been thinking about you. We'll learn more about that when we get to that part of the reading, but that's already coming through. So if you separated yourself or disengaged or disconnected from them or tried to go a little cold on them, I definitely do not, they haven't forgotten about you and they still have feelings for you. But whether or not they're ready, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other reading. Why the Ace of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands? True love in reverse. So that's that Lovers in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, the Empress. So even though this felt right or this felt for you, or you felt like, they had the perfect chance, there's something here that they just didn't go for. There was like wounding here that came up. And so, yeah. All right. So at this point, you guys should know who this is. 2 of Cups, soulmate energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, Chariot in reverse. So nothing is moving forward right now. All right. We have all signs showing up, literally. I think all the queens are here except Queen of Wands. But let's do majors. Taurus, Libra, double whammy on the Scorpio. And we also have Aries. All right, friends. If that sounds familiar, well, shit. Let's see. Let's see what else we can learn about why this person's thinking of you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Why is this person thinking of my group 3s? Messages for my group 3s, please. Why is this person thinking of my group 3s? Why are they thinking of my group 3s? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s, please. Why are they thinking of my group 3s? What else can we know about why this person is thinking of my group number 3s? What else can we learn about why this person is thinking of my group 3s? I had a feeling that wanted to come out. If it's almost like if I make eye contact with a card when I'm shuffling, it's almost guaranteed it comes out. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, this person wants to make up with you. This person wants to like be loved on by you, or they want to yeah, I feel like they want to kind of move past something. They feel like it's been going on for too long, or this has been happening for a long time, and they want to come together with you. They think about like working with you or building with you and how happy that makes them, or how happy it used to make them, if this is more based on reminiscing than on what they want. We have the Strength in reverse. It's like they can't deny it. At one point, I think they did, but now they think back and they can't deny how happy you made them, or what could have been with you, or how you inspire them, or how you love them, and how just amazing it feels. This person is very attracted and drawn to you because of your energy, your sweetness, your kindness. Um, so yeah, this person is thinking about getting together with you. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? And it's like makeup sex. It is. For those of you that have been intimate with this person, I think it's definitely makeup sex. And they're like, I want to take my time. For others of you, there's this tension between you that they find very playful, and they want to use that as like, I rather joke with you or roast each other than to be sad. It's like they're ready to move things forward. They're ready to kind of move on from whatever happened or whatever hasn't worked out. I do think that they feel like they've been feeling this way for a while, or like I said, something's been a long time. Maybe it's been a long time since you guys have talked. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that wants to slowly build with you. It's like they kind of see you in their life for years and years and years, not just for a moment. This person, they feel like they want to get out of their comfort zone, or maybe you inspire them to kind of get out of what they're used to. And there is this feeling here of working with you, or being with you, or being happy with like talking to you. This could even be like thinking about, say that they recently moved somewhere, moved to a new place, and they need to buy some adult type of appliances like a refrigerator or a washer. It's like they might even be thinking about you, like being there with them, or like what you would say, or like the options you would think of that they wouldn't. It's like there's this feeling of wanting to kind of weave you into their life for the long term, but depending on where you guys are at or what's going on between you guys, like I said, I can't tell if this is them reminiscing on what you guys have already done, or wanting that to happen, wanting you to be around. Regardless of what it is, this person wants to be around you, or they love the idea of building with you, getting together, working with you, because they feel like you guys do really well together. This person does see you guys as being a power couple, and they see you as being someone that has like a lot of what they look for in a person. It's like you kind of encompass that, is what's coming through. So this person feels like they can't stay away from you. And that's what they think about. They could even think about how great your life could be, what your house would look like, or your family, or your home, and how this Four of Pentacles in reverse under this Three of Pentacles, that could even be them. Like it's almost like them getting out of their mental kind of box that they were in, where they would think small, and now they're breaking that down because they see that maybe they can go further, or they can do more, live the dream that they want, or the type of life that they want with someone like you, that you guys could build bigger than just that four. So yeah, this person could, I think they see family. If kids are in the picture, they see kids. They see, yeah, it seems like they feel very inspired to work with you in building this life. Anything else? Why is this person thinking of my group number threes? Knight of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse. So they stop themselves from actually coming towards you, or they're not fully trusting. If you guys have conflict between you, that maybe it's the right time to address things. The Moon, the Ace of Wands. So their fear is holding them back, or it's what's been holding them back, right? Six of Wands Eight of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups, they fantasize about reuniting with you, being successful, having your attention, your love and attention. This person turns into a big, like adult baby with you. Not in a bad way, but in a, oh, just love up on me, group three. Just love me, keep me, take me home, bundle me up, give me kisses. Ask me if I'm okay. Ask me how my day was. We really are simple, like humans in general, because it doesn't matter gender. We all need certain basic things. And at the end of the day, if we just have someone there that cares enough to check in on us, that alone feels so good. So I think this is, I think you're that for this person. All right, my babies, we're going to do questions today. You guys can think of two questions. They don't have to be related to this reading, even though they can be. It's up to you. You'll know it's your answer because it'll make sense to you. Pause the reading if you need to. We're going to start with your first question. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get an answer for my group number threes? All right, think of your first question, friends. Their first question, please. Can we get an answer for my group number threes? And then think of your second question, their second question. All right. So question number one, shed and release. There's something here about growth and also letting go of expectations, especially if you asked about timing or something like that. Okay. So things are still changing and evolving. And then for group number two, it just says yes, by all means, yes. It is a yes. Energy is flowing. Things are happening. It's a yes. All right. Hopefully that's helpful. Let's get you guys some initials. All right. We have PY, PYT, perhaps. No, we don't have the T, but maybe it's PYT. All right. We have NY. F Fox. Someone's attractive. Someone looks younger than their age. Yeah, PYT and Fox. CN, CNF. J, JEB, Jeb. J, Jeff. Kai, Kyle, Kina. I don't know if that's a word or a name. KYNA. I don't know. Cindy. Yeah, Cindy. Bryn. Queen. Quincy. Q names. Maybe someone just goes by Q. NW. Northwest. Pacific Northwest. All right. Chinese New Year. Something about Chinese New Year. Facebook. Kai. Kai's on Facebook. My group number threes. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.